Hello, my little readers. Welcome back to the Story Treasure. And today we are going to read together Dr. Hedgehog and the River Rescue by Jerry Mushin. So let's get started. It was the middle of winter when Martin Mouse woke up. He felt cold and he didn't want to get out of bed. His mother, Mavis Mouse, called him from the kitchen. Come on, hurry up. Don't be late for school. Breakfast is ready. It has been snowing during the night, so you will need a good breakfast this morning to help you keep warm. I've made more porridge than usual. Martin Mouse quickly got dressed. He liked porridge and he liked playing in the snow. It had not snowed since last year. He knew this was going to be a good day. After breakfast, his mother told him to wear more clothes than usual. He couldn't see why he should. You need gloves, a scarf, and extra socks, she told him. It's cold this morning. I don't need all that stuff, said Martin Mouse. Yes, you do, said his mother. You have forgotten how cold snow is. Don't argue and make sure that you use the bridge to cross the river. If it's frozen, don't walk on the ice. It might not be thick enough for your weight. Yes, Mom, said Martin Mouse. So when Martin Mouse left the house to go to school, he was wearing more clothes than usual. He was thinking about the river that might be frozen. He had never seen a frozen river before. It was a long walk to his school, but with snow on the ground, it was more fun than usual. He slipped on the ice again and again, but he didn't mind. He stopped when he reached the river. It was frozen solid. He remembered his mother's instructions, but he didn't believe that the ice was thin. It looked thick and heavy. He hesitated before crossing the river on the bridge. He knew that his mother gave him a good advice, but he wanted to see how solid the ice was. He decided to take a few steps onto the ice and then to turn back and use the bridge. When he stepped on the ice, it was difficult to believe that it was ice and not stone. It was as hard as a road. It was not soft. It did not move and it did not crack. So he took a few more steps forward. The ice was still rigid. He decided to walk across the ice. His mother must have forgotten how strong a frozen river can be. Walking across the river was a strange thing to do. The bridge looked different from the river. Then he got a fright. It was halfway across the river when the ice suddenly cracked. Then it cracked again and again. Suddenly, he was in icy water. The hole in the ice got bigger as more and more of the ice cracked. The sun was shining and the ice was melting. Help! He shouted. I can't swim! Fortunately, Dr. Hedgehog was driving his car, which was made out of an old baked bean tin. Across the bridge, Martin Mouse could hear the sound of its engine. Rackety-tickety-tackety-tock. Dr. Hedgehog was on his way to see the sick animals that were in the animal hospital under the floor of the school. Don't worry, I'll ask Fred Frog to get you out, shouted Dr. Hedgehog. He will be visiting his wife at the hospital. Are you hungry? Shouted Dr. Hedgehog. This should keep your spirits up. He stood on the bridge and threw one of his sandwiches to Martin Mouse. A few minutes later, Dr. Hedgehog turned in his car with Fred Frog sitting beside him. Fred Frog jumped into the water. He loved swimming, especially in cold water. He was a fast swimmer, so he reached Martin Mouse quickly. "Climb on my back," he said. So Martin rode across the river on Fred Frog's back. His clothes were wet, but he knew they would dry quickly in warm sunshine. He wasn't hurt. He didn't tell his friends or his teachers about his adventure. He didn't want anyone to tell his mother that he had walked on the frozen river. He hoped that Dr. Hedgehog would not tell her. The end. I hope you guys liked today's storybook, my little readers, and if you do, please like this video. Subscribe to The Story Treasure, and I'll see you next time with another very interesting story. Until then, bye-bye, take care.